Bzz. Hi. Okay, so let's see how it works now. Oh, that's infinitely better. Instantaneously better. Okay, we're just gonna have... Sorry, guys, we're gonna have to live with 720p. But we are at 60 FPS without issue, so...
Hey there.
So, yay. Yeah, that is so much smoother. Oh my god. Of course, we have the graphics cranked down, but whatever, it still looks nice. I'll live with it. I should make sure I'm still live. Am I still live, guys? Am I live? Someone say Kafka if I'm live.
Slow now.
I really hate having it all tapped to pull that up every time. Let's run over that merchant. What do you guys say? No? Oh, okay. You know, this is kind of funny because this auto steering mechanic is really cool. It just reminds me of another game that had the auto steering mechanic, Red Dead Redemption. Anyone remember that? Anyone play that game? It wasn't quite as well done as this, but it's also an older game, and it was kind of a new idea at the time. Straight into town.
Take it easy.
Okay. Yay, Kefka. Okay, so I am apparently live. Yay. That's because it's actually going to all my YouTube viewers as well, and I'm playing Witcher 3. If I was doing WoW over here, I wouldn't have as many viewers. While we're here.
You won't be as cocky once the Baron's men whip your arse.
No one breathe a word about what happened on Fyke Isle. Wag your tongue and you'll sorely regret it. Hark! Went to Crow's Perch to do a spot of trading. Them bandits just spat on my mugs and shattered them against the ground out of spite and gave me a sound beating on a lark. Take counsel from my misfortune. Stay damned away from that perch of miscreants. Scribbler for the written and notice. Scribbler for the writing of notices needed. Paying in grops and victuals. Crops and victuals, excuse me. That took me a moment to decipher there. No, I have not. Whoever Call of the Blade Master is. Probably Rickard, yes. Probably. I cannot do Polish. Sorry, guys. Hawk and help, any who can. My goose has stopped laying, though she's not but a year old. The peller said to smear her rump with rapeseed oil to get her laying again. When I tried that, she pecked my hand so hard I still wear the bruise to this day. So I'm asking if anyone knows a more safe method. Yesterday, some person popped her clogs. For long years, she'd played on our pity, begging for alms and her due as a lone widow without kin. Yet it was all lies. We went to ready her body for burial, and lo and behold, behind her stove sat a sack bursting to full with grain, beans, and peas, and next to it a satchel of dried apples and mushrooms. We summoned the eldermen at once and decided as follows. The food will parcel out to anyone in the village, and Norda will deny a proper burial, instead tossing her into the swamp with a stone tied to her legs, so she may never know peace after death. Let this be a sign to all who steal for themselves at the cost of others, and hide food from the rest of the village while covering it up with lies. Such shall be cursed by gods and man. Ah, rapeseed oil. It's a real thing. Look it up. I'm dead serious. It's a real thing. I forget what else it's called. If you... Ah, shoot. Hang on. Give me a moment. I actually closed a bunch of stuff to try and... also known as oilseed rapa. Yeah, seriously though. Google image search rapeseed. It's, yeah, it's a thing. Anywho. Let it be known the Imperial Army. Ooh, is that the Nilfgaardians? I will do everything for the Nilfgaardians. Death to the north! Is in need of a man who knows the area, hunter or scout, to help us find a missing patrol. It's possible the soldiers fell prey to a monster. If this suspicion is confirmed, anyone delivering the beast's head will be paid a reward by the undersigned. Address and all questions the same individual. Glory to the Emperor! Yeah, sure. What level is that quest I just got? I don't... What? It's not a quest. Where is it? Oh, whatever. Oh, there it is. Oh, that, okay, so the Mystery of the Byways Murders. Which is... Level 22. Yeah, I should probably wait on that. Could someone just, like, copy-paste the Twitch explanation for the people who didn't hear it the last 20 times? This is not a permanent thing. Don't get used to this. Although, by all means, give me honest feedback about how it's working for you. I am exceptionally hesitant to do this long term. But I'm not saying I'm not going to.
How do I get my love to use this hand? Ow! She gives me an answer.
Sir, boy, we're up to our noses in fights and horrors.
Yeah?
Let me see what you're offering.
Sell. I rebuy. It cannot be sold. Wow, a lot of stuff can't be sold. Yeah, that's great. That's great. That's great. That's great. Yep. Okay. Do I have enough money for it? Ugh. I am about to be broke. Maybe I should be a little bit more mercenary. Nice, Baronessa. Wow. You should be able to lower the quality, Baronessa, theoretically, anyways. No Kappa faces. That's right, there's no Kappas over here. How long will the wild Lorerunner take to... let me think about that for a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9... I'd say about 3 weeks, once we get back to it. That's a totally rough estimate, of course. On the same place they were left at before the WoW Lorerunner started, Paladin. Nothing has changed. No videos will be going live tomorrow, by the way, or Tuesday. So, yeah.
So long.
Alright, time to get mercenary. Hopefully. Let me go. Jeez.
It is as though the heavens sent you.
What?
Top of the day.
Sure. Whatever you say, crazy person.
Richard, it is as though the
He's saying it
heavens
again.
sent
Oh god, run. Run, 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 run. Get away. Get away. Get away.
every fish on Windham Lake.
Nope, don't fancy white.
Okay. Lol, Zed. Yeah, I absolutely hate the chat program of YouTube Switch, and setting it up was a little bit. Necro, I am seeing this message. Setting it up was a little bit, but is Witcher part of the Imperium? As having not played 3, the answer to that is no. We'll see if I change my mind after 3. Whoa there. Whoa there. Whoa there. Okay, okay, we're okay, we're okay. So, you mentioned, boats.
Hello, can you hear me? How goes it? Where are you?
Almost there.
Splendid. I shall contact you again soon.
Wait, this Xenovox. Can I contact you with it, or is it one way?
One way only, I'm afraid. You'll have to trust my feminine intuition.
Your what?
My feminine intuition.
Wonderful.
Like the old-timey radio thing. What was I saying? Yes, Tesla. I was saying something. God damn it. You said that the boats, it saves the location they're at, right? So, if I permanently destroy a boat, if I break a boat, does that mean that boat is gone forever? Follow-up question. Does that mean I can destroy every boat in the game eventually, if I cared to? Awesome, Cashel. They do reset after a while. Okay, okay. Okay. Really wish I didn't have to Alt-Tab and pause the game to see chat, but I don't think there's any fixing that, so whatever. Okay, so I actually don't want this to lose this, so let's kind of sidle up over here. What? It's just me.
Geralt, are you on the Isle yet? Does the Xenovox work?
We just talked.
What? I can't hear. Rift broke already. Back this magic.
What did you say? Some interference. You must be very careful.
Thanks. Thanks for the warning. Oh, gross. Ow. I'll take their blood. 'Cause I am now a vampire. Optional, use the magic lamp. How do I... No, that's not what I meant to do. Unlikely, full shepherd, no. Tesla, we just finished Cataclysm. We're about to start Pandaria. Ah, there we go. Rickard, to be 100% honest with you, I have gotten... Like, I basically have gotten all the research material I need and the linguistics discussions I need and the actual format of creating grammar. I have not actually sat down and made the grammar yet, but I do intend to make that soon. No, I have not, Tesla. Also, the emotes are so weird. Ah, there we go. Hello, ghosts. See if there's any ghosts on those corpses I just killed. Hey, are you a ghost? You? No? Okay, no ghost here. No ghost here. It's okay, guys. No ghosts around here. I should probably get some herbs. To say, there's probably going to be new herbs on this island. I've never been out here before. Hello, ghosts. Hello, ghosts. Listen, you have two options. You could serve the Lich King forever. I should figure out how to do that. No. It's not what I wanted to happen. No, that's also not... Okay, hang on. Aha! Why would there be a second option? Doesn't live stream technically work with YouTube's streaming thing? I'm not sure about that. I don't actually use... Oh, you mean live stream, not live streamer. Bit of a difference here. Zell, I am absolutely reading this. It's just a little hard to keep up with. For once, I'm actually having a problem with chat going by too quickly. It's not a common problem for me. But you're welcome. I'm glad you you liked my personal story, which yeah, it is true. I mean, anyways, see ya, preacher. What the heck is with those emotes? Okay, so I see France, a key, a compass, watermelon, and pointing. No, I didn't say that, Kay. When I do my real playthrough of Witcher 3, I'll be doing it with my sister sitting right there telling me what to do. Because this game is perfect for a backseat run situation. Could someone paste the explanation for being on YouTube? We're probably going to be getting those questions, like, a few jillion times. Part of the problem for me, too, I have a slightly different setup on watching my Twitch chat, which basically makes it like standard text, you know, line, line, line. On YouTube's chat, there's like line and then this big old space in between. So I can only see like maybe 15 lines of text at a time. So it's usually not an issue for me missing stuff because I can look up through a whole paragraph rather than like what is effectively half of that. Oh, gotcha, Zell. I'm guessing the paragraph limit hit you. Either way, you're welcome, dude. Shoutouts. Nightbot. Can Nightbot even be on YouTube? Is that even a thing? Hang on. Seriously, hang on. Let's log into Nightbot. No, hang on. How do I... Give me a moment. Okay, so Nightbot is no longer in Twitch. I believe that was one of the requests. Zed, I'm not sure. Shoot, I'm level like 6, I think. This is technically my second time playing, but this is still my first playthrough. CS stands for Counter-Strike. Counter-Strike Go. I don't know what Go stands for. Okay, so how do I get Nightbot onto... There's actually a way to do that. Hang on, I have an idea. Ah, okay, so I'm going to have to do this. Give me a moment. Give me a moment. Give me a second here. Wait, I have comments on my stream. How is that even a thing? I have comments. YouTube comments on the stream I'm doing right now. What? Oh, whatever. Log in with YouTube. Yes. Okay, so theoretically... Theoretically, we should have Nightbot! Hey, we've got Nightbot! We've got Nightbot! Hang on a second. I need to moderate. I need to add Nightbot as a moderator. And then... There we go. Nightbot is now a moderator over here. I don't think any of the settings are the same. And I know that because I have no custom command. How do I, like, convert... I think I can, Samurai, but I don't know... Okay, so here's the thing. When I add moderators... Oh, wait, hang on. This... I need to add your channel username. So maybe if I just do this... Alright. Try typing something, Samurai. It doesn't say anything. You should theoretically be a mod right now, Samurai. You're on the mod list. So is Nightbot, for that matter. I can remove you. No, I'm an idiot. I actually just need to type in your name. Like that. Except Bragwin does not exist. Bragwin, why don't you exist? Yeah. Says Bragwin doesn't exist. How do I... For which one, Chemist? I'm sorry. I'm really having trouble keeping up with everything right now. Yes, this is our first time poking at YouTube streaming. I probably picked a rather controversial game to do it, but in my defense, I didn't do it on purpose. Yeah, that's great. Okay, so there's a way to, like... maybe if I get this? No, okay. I should probably... Well, no. How do I... Ah, Witcher Lorerunner. Got it. Not super likely, if I'm being completely honest. Do I like Witcher 3? So far, I would call it a good game, yes. Can I just, like... It looks like I might have to actually manually copy commands over. But I think I can do that. Give me a second here. So, add command... Give me a second. 30. I don't know what count means. Someone type exclamation point links really quick, please. Honestly, like I said, Tesla, this wasn't deliberate. Literally, I was streaming. I've been streaming all day on Twitch. And then everything went to hell. And nothing. But it's right there. And everyone can use it. And it's in... this is not a New Game Plus, no, and I've never beat the game before. You are seeing as far as I've ever been. Ah, whatever. I give up. Clearly this is not working. Sort of. Ah! I have... Oh my god! I have a comment on the stream saying I have a comment on the stream! Ham. Let's close all this out. Where am I? Back to the friggin' game. Where the hell was I? Rawr. Death to the... well, normally I'd say death to the living, but I don't think anything's alive here, so... My usual battle cry doesn't really work. You guys don't mind waiting an hour, right? Okay, perfect. Mandrake are growing out here, interesting. Yeah, if further reference, by the way, if I do a Assassin's Creed Lorerunner, not saying I'm going to, but if I did, I would do I would play like one of the games or only a couple of the games, and I should close this, and talk about the whole series there. Same thing I would do with like Resident Evil, for example. That's a lot of enemies. Let's do this, guys. What the hell? Ghouls, too. This is a pleasant place. Wow. Yeah. I need to start alt-tabbing super quick. Chat is going by so fast right now. They can, Tesla, but 99% of the time they do not. In other words, the point of a Bastion member is to not be identified by any reasonable method of doing so. Some settings have people who are sufficiently powerful, wise, or competent to actually be able to perceive a Bastion member, you know, tell that there's something different or off about them, but usually they have no context for that, so it doesn't matter. You do get your boat. I love having my boat. Yes, you can upgrade the boat. Have I played the Suikoden's? Yes, to all of the above. There is no Suikoden game I haven't played, even the terrible one. How much Lovecraftian influence in this? There's Lovecraftian influence in this? I thought this was all, you know, more Scandinavian kind of a thing. I guess I could do that, Zeiss. I'm not sure what I'd do with the rest of the real estate. But I could shrink it down. And then have nothing up there because I can't stream the chat right now. Quick, someone paste the explanation. I know like 3 of you have it written down. Do not like rock fiends. This is what we call a chain reaction right here. Did you see that? I'm not sure I got experience for that, just occurred to me. Maybe I shouldn't let them explode. Ugh, come on. I guess we could use the Twitch chat still. It's just, I imagine most people aren't going to get the message that I'm still using Twitch chat. You can watch me on Expo. Why can't you watch me on Twitch that way, though, Preach? I mean, Twitch has an Expo app. I can watch myself on my iPad. Yeah, no kidding, Tess. It's like, give me a moment. I have an idea. Because there's so much discussion going on. Give me a moment. So let's switch to flat out windowed. That way. I think that's it. Okay, there we go. Now, if I do this, and this... Actually, I do not, Scythe. Good question, though. Okay. Oh, hey, there's Twitch chat right there. That's actually kind of funny. There we go. Yeah, I can't pull the YouTube chat, so we're just going to turn that off, flat out. And you get to see pretty space, but this way I don't have to constantly alt-tab to see you guys. Okay, so now I can read without alt-tabbing. Yay! It's a little harder to see what the hell I'm doing, but sure. You know, one of the ironies is, I love having the higher quality options here, like streaming at 60 FPS and streaming at high bitrate. But, that wouldn't be an issue if I just had a frickin' partnership over on Twitch and they gave me bandwidth priority, for God's sakes. But I know they never will. I've long since given up on that idea. So yeah, you get to live with the wasted space over there just so I can see what the hell's going on. And not all tab. Oh, so now it's getting interesting, Tezza. It wasn't interesting before. Oh, I did catch that, Kay. I just didn't really think about it because I'm weird. Uh-oh. Wait, that must make you Giacomo, because you're talking about the picture. And that's the only person who's doing that. Yay, Luminosity won. I don't know who that is. Sports! Did they sports ball the hardest, guys? Yeah, use YouTube chat for the moment. That's weird, Preacher. Like, I'm actually weirded out by that. Does anyone else happen to have an what kind of Xbox do you have, Preacher? Because I want to see... I want to diagnose this issue, you know? And then we'll wait for an hour. See, that's kind of what I was assuming, but I'm curious how exactly the lore could continue, like, at all, based on the nature of the world. Oh, actually, well, I shouldn't say anything. I had an idea for a while about a MOBA that I was thinking about making, and I had a way for the story to actually be moving and adapting despite it being a MOBA. Which I shouldn't say out loud. I'm trying to keep my game ideas to myself. Do I have a console? I have many consoles, Shepard. I do not have a PS4, and probably never will. And I don't have an Xbox, and probably never will. No reason for me to have them. I shouldn't say no reason, that's actually incorrect. But no $300 to $400 reason, if you follow me. You know, that's true, whoever you are. Lagerbench? Oh god, I'm being eaten by flies. But yes, I have a PS3, I have a Wii, I have a GameCube, I have a PS2, I have a PSP, I have a Wii U. Yeah. When Uncharted 4 eventually comes out on PC in a few years, I will consider it. I have to admit, I'm not a huge fan of the Uncharted series in general, so it's not like I am sold by that one game. Really? I have to... Okay. Ah! Damn it. Farewell, Shadow. Where's those flies? Oh, there. God, I wish I could do that in real life. Okay, so you have an X-Bone. So does anybody else have an X-Bone to test? See if you can pull me up on X-Bone on, like, Twitch, for example. Well, we're going at a full 60 FPS, and we're actually at regular bitrate, as opposed to cranked down bitrate. How many PS4 exclusives that I wanted to play would there have to be for me to buy a PS4? See, it's not quite about the number of games. It's more about the... It's more about the variable... Okay, so each game has a variable attached to it. And that has to do with its overall quality and my interest in it, as well as the fact that it's a game by itself. So, for example, 15 games that are... is probably not enough for me to go ahead and pick up a console for. 15 games that are average, that's a little more likely. 10 games that are good, sure. 5 games that are amazing, that gets a little questionable. So think of it as like a diagram like this instead of a flat number. That being said, I'll go ahead and tell you the games that I care about right now coming out on PS4. Kingdom Hearts 3, Kingdom Hearts 2.8, Final Fantasy 15, and Final Fantasy 7. 4 games of those... I'm not actually super hyped for any of those, to be completely honest. None of those are very high-rated games for me. That's not sufficient reason for me to pick up a PS4. You know? It's just, this is how that works. Yeah, PSP had tons of games that I want to pick up. There's all the GTA Stories games, which are good, by the way. I recommend those. There's a lot of remakes, like the Mega Man X remake, the original Mega Man remake, the Final Fantasy Tactics remake, the Tactics Ogre remake. All of that was PSP. There was the Final Fantasy Dissidia and Dissidia Duodecim, huge thing there. There was the God of War games. There was Birth by Sleep. I'm still missing a few. I actually have quite a few. I have quite a large PSP library. Completely worth it. Oh yeah, I actually have those too. Guy in the box. Is that you, Brother Box? Anyways, but yeah, I have the Castlevania remix on there too. And yeah. I'm not sure if False Shepherd. Rex. Really, I'm not. I gotta be honest though, I would probably never do a lore run on this because, to be as nice as I can about saying this, I actually got a lot of very derogatory comments on my ruminations of Witcher 1 and Witcher 2 from people who knew the books and read the books and were literally just elitisming me out, basically, for not having read them. Oh, crap, I'm in brawler mode! Oh, God, draw the sword. Okay, this is bad. Ugh. So, the idea of doing a lore run about a series that I don't know super well, where I have already had that problem, is not appealing to me, to be completely blunt. The Last Guardian. I'll believe it when it's out. That's my response to that. Oh yeah, there was also a FF Crisis Core or whatever, which was on PSP. It's another one. I don't think you did, Chemist, but I honestly don't remember. That might be true, Bragwin. Hang on, give me a moment. I need to pull something out. Don't let elitism discourage you. Sure. Yep, there's still over 1 million viewers for Counter-Strike Go right now. 1,048,797. You remember that speech I gave earlier about just about the entertainment and just about the money and how both of these extremes were bad? You remember that speech I just gave? Yeah. Thanks, Twitch. I am familiar with the Gothic RPG series, but only vaguely. Okay. Brigwin, if you want to hop on Twitch, I've actually got Twitch chat up right now, and you can whisper me whatever I need to add you as a mod. Samurai, you should be a mod right now, by the way, so you should be able to like do stuff. That is correct. I literally cannot stream on Twitch right now. It is actually not letting me. Do I have no healing items at all? I really don't, do I? Remind me to buy food after this. I'm telling you, I wouldn't have regular viewers over here. It's just because the oddity of streaming over here. That's not indicative marketing data. Also, I'm streaming Witcher 3. Thanks for the reminder. Why do I like Canada Dry so much? You really want the real reason? Because there's a story behind that. Why am I not sponsored by them? You know, I've actually wondered that before. It's one of those weird situations. There are several things that could totally sponsor me, and they don't, because... but I would totally sponsor them, even because I already do. I just don't get paid for it. That's the only difference. Oh. I was just kidding, dude. I gotta be honest, I saw something recently that made me think about moving to Canada. Legit. So there's actually a waypoint here? That's hilarious. Alright, here's the story of Canada Dry. I'm gonna pause for a moment to do this. Hang on. Back over to Twitch. I did not get your whisper on Twitch. And I'm on Twitch. Oh, wait, never mind. It's right here. It's right here. Okay, I got it. Oh, it's just your name. You should... Theoretically, you should be a moderator now. You're not. Do you need to hit yes? I don't know what it's doing. Like, it's like, okay, she's a mod, but then it doesn't add you to the mod. I don't know what's going on with that. So once upon a time, I was deathly ill. And I wish that was an exaggeration, because I tend to do that for humorous effect. But when I say I was deathly ill, I mean that very seriously. In fact, according to the nurses, once I went in for surgery, if I hadn't caught that within months, I would have actually died. I would have died. I didn't know that at the time. At the time, I was just really, really ill. I was bedridden for a while, barely able to move, barely able to function, was in tremendous pain all the time, sleeping or awake. I was just... It was bad. Now, I'm not saying this to gender sympathy, but it's relevant because I was having trouble swallowing anything. And I couldn't drink water. I'm serious, I could not drink water. unless it was boiling hot. So I actually had to get my hydration somehow. Like it was bad. I was literally dehydrating out because I couldn't drink. And so what I was doing for a while was I would just go into get some really warm water, put it in the microwave for a bit, and that's how I would get my hydration, or I would just drink from the shower as a very hot shower. It was pretty bad. And we went on this like excursion to try and discover what I could eat and drink. And I couldn't eat anything. I actually went without eating for a fairly large period of time. I actually lost a lot of weight, about 60 pounds, actually. Which I'm not that heavy, or at least I wasn't. I've gained a little weight now, but back then I wasn't that heavy, so that was pretty bad. So I couldn't eat at all. And then we tried several different drinks, and it was just nope, 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 nope. And I don't remember the initial reason why we tried the Canada Dry. Now, to explain what I mean by Canada Dry, a lot of people don't actually understand this. It's seltzer water. It's carbonated water with a little bit of flavoring added to it. It's not actually Canada Dry. I can't drink even to this day. Hurts my throat too much even now. But the Canada Dry seltzer water that they sold in the local grocery store was something I could drink. And I was just in shock. I was like, I could drink from it. And so I kind of made it a point to just invest into it because it was literally all I could drink other than the boiling water. Fast forward like 8 months, give or take. I was sick for a while there. I fast forwarded quite a bit. And it got to the point where, I was able to, no longer be bedridden and no longer be dying. This was after the surgery. This was after they got all those kidney stones out. I kind of kept drinking the seltzer water because after drinking nothing else for 8 months, I actually generated a taste for it. And I like the taste of it. And so it just kind of became what I drink now. And I want to stress that. I don't drink like soda or coffee or tea or alcohol or limeades or juice. I drink seltzer water. That's pretty much all I drink now. So that's the Canada Dry story. Let me see if I can do something here. There we go. Bragwin, you should be a mod now. And Samurai is a mod, I can tell. Because he's got a thinger by him. Oh, I've got more comments on my live stream. Zeiss wants rainbows! I'll get back to that. Okay, so now that we have added people. Okay. Do I have my permission to banhammer at will? It's a combination of many different things, Mike Hunt. I was living in a really bad place at the time with a lot of fungus and mold and mildew and all that fun stuff. I was working really, really bad long hours, many, many long hours at a job that dried me out a lot because of the nature of working in a data center. And I didn't see the sun for basically 4 years. Now, that sounds like a joke, but seriously, I would wake up usually about 7 or 8, and then I would head out after the sun had set, and I would get home before the sun rose, because that was my job. And I very, 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 very rarely would actually get out and get sunlight. So yeah, I ran out of... I wasn't getting sun. I was in a really bad place. I was working myself a lot. Oh, I was also only eating once a day because of the nature of my job. I had no lunch breaks or anything like that. So all of these combined, plus one other thing, are why that happened. Alright, so... Probably K. Oh, hello. Yeah, I liked the job early on. And then a gentleman who I will not name started working there and ran the company into the ground for reasons I don't feel like covering right now. I guess I can tell you why he ran the job into the ground. He became a partial holder in the stock of the company. So basically he owned 10% of the company we worked at. And he wanted more money. Okay, so he decided he was going to increase the overall, the size of the pie. So his, yes, exactly, Pritchard. There's a reason for that. So he wanted to increase the size of the pie so his 10% was worth more. Now, all that makes sense, but the problem is this gentleman in question was an idiot. He basically would read stuff in magazines and say, we're doing that, because it worked for them. In fact, it's funny because that's basically bullet point syndrome in a nutshell, isn't it? Yeah, I basically... nowadays I have a stronger immune system. It's come up. But I still, to this day, have a weakened immune system from all of that. One of the other things that this individual would do, to put this as nicely as I can... Well, okay, let me just tell you one thing about this guy, okay? We hired him after he was fired for incompetence from H&R Block. Hey, person. I don't know anybody's names on YouTube. Oh, who knows? I would have killed for 10% of that company. We were actually a very profitable company. Were, past tense. The company has been ridden into the ground since then. I mean, I haven't worked there in years, but it's much worse now. That's a good question, Narlex. When you get an answer, you let me know. 'Cause I don't. Hello? I be seeing something.
Let's try Keira's land.
Millie, we gotta flee. Quick now. Millie. Millie, what's with you?
I don't know. So, burning. Ah!
What? No. No, stay back.
Don't leave me!
Oh, that's horrible. Well, right now I'm trying to end a curse on an island which used to carry a lord who apparently poisoned his people. Further details to come. Could someone paste the Twitch answer real quick? This is why I asked you guys to copy-paste the Twitch answer. Why we're not a Twitch answer. I knew people would just be streaming in, no pun intended, asking for that. Ooh. Hey, Itokus. Which Pokemon are you making? That's the perfect IV. If you don't mind my asking. Hey, Hylisk. What's up? Yes, we are on Twitch because Counter-Strike. That is pretty much literal. It's law. I have a sword. I have a sword. Okay. Hang on, can I... Okay, that's what that was. Nice! Good luck on it. Lord knows I know how long those IVs take. Yes, I have 2 swords, both for fighting monsters. Wait, YouTube's lagging? No! It was lagging earlier. You must examine more. Okay, so apparently there's particles where there should be ghosts, so I don't need to just go run around examining every inch of everything. Good to know.
Where's that noble? Lying here, quiet as a mouse, head split open like a rotted pumpkin. More like a peasant now, sloshing around in his own blood and shite. There's nothing noble about him. Too quick a death they gave him. Should have been made to suffer. He's not the end of it. Sons can suffer for him, and a daughter. To the top!
Wait. Oh no. Oh no. No, we're going to start Pandaria whenever we get back into it.
Blood. Many must have died here.
What? Ah!
Rich folk. Doubt I'll ever understand them. Keeping rats in cages like rabbits.
Let him out, maybe? Like to die of hunger if we leave him there.
I'd sooner burn the vermin. Releasing him's not like to bring no good. Imagine the harm they'd do if they swam back to the village.
Swam? Rats? How do you figure they'd do that?
You needn't fret for him. Clever little bastards. Clever than you.
They seem sluggish to you. Got the mange, maybe? Oh, and that stench!
Yay. Hang on, I'm actually not on Twitch right now, Zeiss. Give me just a second. I actually closed that entire browser. Honestly, going through all the story at this point would be a bit of an endeavor for the same reason that I have been taking so long there. I am now on Twitch. Actually, maybe it'll give me... Oh, it totally gave me the thing. Never mind, hang on. But... nope, can't add you, Zeiss. Probably because that's... weird. Hang on. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Can you get me it with the URL part, Zeiss? Because that's what I need there. Yeah, I don't know what's up with Nightbot at all. I'm not even sure. I think Nightbot's in chat. Pretty sure. I'll get that in a second.
Don't start, Annabelle. Back to your craft. Always bending my ear about fool peasants. I'll not hear of them again. That simpleton turned your head, but one Graham hardly makes the rest courtly, one and all.
My lord, peasants. They're through the door in the tower.
Is this worth the money? I bought it for $60. But whether or not you'd actually enjoy playing it, that's a little bit more debatable. I don't know how much it is nowadays. We are trying to end a terrible curse, Jay.
Place is full of rats. As many dead as alive. Think they're feeding on...
Look, Geralt, stop. You needn't be so detailed.
Right. Needn't be so detailed. You know what I do for a living, right? You know that the main reason why I can do it is because I am detailed-oriented, right?
Peasants didn't come here to ask nicely.
Don't listen to Preacher. He's biased because it's a really good game. If you have to pick between 2 and 3, get 3. You won't miss out on overly much story. Ironically. Some people don't like 1. I actually enjoyed 1, but then again, I enjoyed Neverwinter Nights, so I'm a weirdo. Wait, what?
Gold! Piles of it! Oh, won't do the dead any good now, will it? Strange it's still here. The noble died a time ago. Who's that? Show yourself. Anyone there? Who? Who are you?
Interesting. I imagine only if you spared him, Shepard. Yes, I do, Preacher. I like how the lights are lighting up as I go through here. It's a nice touch. Yeah, I didn't think so.
Where are you? Have you got to the laboratory at the top of the tower yet?
I'm at the top. Nothing here that looks like a laboratory.
Then you've not reached the highest level. Look for a passage.
I will give you all the credit, Jay. You can take the credit. I do not mind.
Someone dragged something across the floor. Or dragged it from one wall to the other, repeatedly. Someone dragged something across the floor. Or dragged it from one wall to the other, repeatedly.
Oh no, Witcher 2 is pretty relevant to the plot. Witcher 2 sets up Witcher 3 in several ways, but it's mostly, I suppose, political is the word I want to use. Philippa's in the game? Interesting. It is more common, but not uncommon. Basically, in any form of entertainment, one of two things happens. They either get better at what they're doing because of the experience they have, or they get worse because they fail to learn from their decisions and mistakes. Sorry, I was tired of hearing the collision bug in the background.
Looks like a laboratory. Pretty well equipped, too.
Alexander was a mage.
Why did you leave? You claimed to love me. I'm cold. Why has no one come for me? I cannot leave this place. I see no way out. Who are you? Do you seek to hurt me as well?
Nope.
Don't be afraid. I want to lift the curse that grips this island. Your turn to tell me who you are. The other ghosts, they couldn't see me.
I'm special. Always was. The rare beauty. The Lord's daughter. These lands, as far as the eye can see, were ours. My family and I, we hid in the Mage's Tower to await the war's end, the end of hard times. It was not to be forever.
Mage who lived here. Who was he?
Alexander? I hardly knew him. He spent most of his time locked away in this tower. He's dead too, you know. They're all dead. Mountains of corpses, yet I stand here alone, all alone. They've all abandoned me. Even he who promised me everlasting love. You will abandon me as well.
If I can lift the curse, you yourself will be free to leave. Tell me what happened here. Peasants sailed to the island to ask for food. Is that true?
No. They came to rob and kill. They thought us rich, believed we'd stowed ourselves away here to laugh at their misery. Yet we had little food as well. Too little to share with those who came. They slaughtered everyone. I heard my father cry out, but the mage told me not to reveal myself or let anyone in. He gave me a potion. If I was discovered, I was to drink it. He said everything would be all right.
What kind of potion was it? Remember its smell? What it looked like?
I remember only that I feared to drink it.
Didn't trust the mage?
In the village, they claimed he meddled in disease. Not curing it, but causing it. They said he lured rats into the tower, infected them with the Catriona. Only rumors, surely, but I was afraid. So horribly afraid. And then I heard him. My beloved Graham. He called to me. I opened the door for him, but others rushed in. They lunged at me and...
Your beloved failed to save you. Why?
There were too many. Leave her be, he shouted. He grabbed at them, tried to stop them. They just laughed.
Did they hurt you?
They gripped my arms, tore at my dress. I managed to free myself and drink the potion, and then... nothing.
Poisoned. That how you died?
No, for I later awoke. I was alone, it was dark. Only there were rats everywhere. Dozens. Hundreds. And I couldn't move.
Sleeping potion. Effects hadn't worn off yet. You were paralyzed.
They were everywhere. All over me like insects. My face, my hands. I felt them rip open my skin, then crawl into my stomach. They tore me apart, and I could not even scream. Have I not suffered enough? Why can't I leave this place?
You weren't the last to die on this island. Found a fresh corpse in the tower.
The island's a dangerous place. Folks should not venture here. I too wish to leave.
The dead man. Looked like a monster had attacked him, recently. The tower home to anything else?
How am I to know? There's lots of wraiths here. I hear them whispering every night.
Not talking about ghosts. A monster who hunts here. You must have noticed something.
I don't know. I've noticed naught. Why do you ask? Why must you press me so? You're to be my savior, not my tormentor.
Can you talk to the island's other specters?
No, I'm alone here. The others, they flee when they see me. I know not why. You do not fear me, do you?
No. Used to dealing with ghosts. Though, gotta admit, there's something about you. You're different. How can I help you?
A curse born of hatred binds me to this place. Only love's power can hope to lift it. But who could love a wraith?
And your beloved, he dead too?
Grail? No, he lives. I would know if he died. But he fled and abandoned me. Left me here all alone.
Maybe you could strip the curse of its power by forgiving him. You might cleanse the isle. Your beloved, who is he? A noble son?
No, a poor fisherman. My father objected, strongly. He did not see us together. I miss him so. Each night I walk to the island shore to gaze upon the village. Does he remember me still?
Said before you can't leave the tower.
Did I? You must have misheard.
I don't think so.
I don't know anymore. It's all a nightmare to me.
Good voice acting. It's hard to convincingly lie, unconvincingly.
As I see it, you're the curse's focus. The other ghosts on the island, their auras aren't nearly as strong as yours. My medallion started pulsating as soon as we started talking.
I don't know what you mean, but you do seem to know some things. You could be right. My fate is tied to the Isle, I feel that. Perhaps because I am heiress of these lands.
It could be your blood ties to the land, the base of the curse, that is. If so, forgiving Graham, laying your resentment to rest should lift it.
I loved him. I'm prepared to forgive him. But I must know that he regrets what he did. Take my bones to him. He must bury them. This will be our farewell. Will you speak to him? Will you do this for me?
Give me a minute.
Really hope I can help. Need to look around first.
Whatever for? Not in the tower, but bones and rats. Don't leave me with them again.
I'll come back for you. You can be sure.
Very well, but come back soon. Don't keep me waiting.
Unfortunate reality about real life. Some people who, when they are hurt, or brutalized, or terrorized, or whatever, they don't want things to get better. They don't want to make it up to it. They don't want to let go of things. They want to hurt the other person. They want to hurt the people who did it to them. A lot of human history is built on the concept of vengeance. Not revenge. Vengeance.
Alone.
Experimenting
All
on
have
humans.
left me.
Never would have gotten away with it if the Conclave were still in charge.
Where's the other notes? I only found one of his notes.
When will this nightmare end? Alone.
There we go.
All have left me.
Yep, bye. No, I'm kidding. I wouldn't do that. Just in case I screw this up, I'm just exploring right now. I don't want to screw up because I'm exploring. Nothing here. Ah, here we go.
Kept in there until the end. What a shitty way to die.
Yeah. I don't think that way, Victor. And I never will.
When will this nightmare end?
Debate. Day 237. My experiments continue to return results I must consider unreliable. Methodological errors are not at fault. The problem lies in the shoddy and fallible research material I am forced to work with. Despite his prior assurances, Zerard is unable to provide me with enough moderately healthy specimens for my tests. Most of the material is starved and terrified, having been dragged here straight from the dungeon. I waste a great deal of time washing and delousing them before I will so much as let them step foot into my laboratory. Sterility first. As Marty Sodergren managed to prove in her little-known work, the attitude of patient undergoing treatment can have a significant impact on the battle with the disease. Unfortunately, the volunteers I am supplied with do not show sufficient comprehension, let alone enthusiasm, for the noble work in which they are taking part. In fact, it seems they consider the research part of their punishment. I have tried a few times, although I am a poor speaker, to convince them they are contributing to the eradication of one of the greatest plagues tormenting mankind. I get the distinct impression they understood little. But perhaps that stupor was merely a result of the early stages of the illness. Of course, it is impossible to achieve success without significant sacrifices. The overwhelming majority of them will lay down their trifling lives on the altar of learning. But that is a sacrifice I am willing to make. Day 346. I never did like rats. Not because of their obscene tales, but rather on account of their lively, disturbing intelligence. They're always listening to when a man believes he's only talking to himself, and what's worse, they seem to understand. A few days ago, I caught myself talking to one of them. A particularly large black male with a torn-off ear. At first, I was overcome by panic. Was this the first manifestation of illness? Of course, that was impossible. I had fortified my immunity with powerful spells. Upon further consideration, I concluded it was an altogether natural reflex, one even the most learned among us find it hard to restrain. We mages like to be listened to. That's true. I can vouch for that. I placed the black rat in a separate cage. The time will come for it to play a part in the tests. Meanwhile, it can keep me company. And observe, I've noticed it looks with great concentration at the cages of its infected brethren, particularly those in the last stages of the illness. Fascinating. Speaking of company, I have none beside the black rat and cannot hope for better. Zerard avoids the laboratory and has expressed his desire for his daughter to steer clear of me as well. At first I thought he feared a moral scandal, which would be resembled in the extreme, but he explained the true reason in due course. It seems Annabelle has always possessed a fragile psychic constitution. Observing the illness might throw her into foul humors. The peasants taking part in the study have stopped speaking to me. I don't know what they believe this little act of defiance will serve. It does me no harm. They made for lousy conversation powders. There remains, of course, the woman, but as for her, I try to limit my contact. Day 362. My rat died today. I found him curled up in his cage, and I suspect he had become infected on accident. But during the autopsy, I did not uncover any signs of illness. He was also perfectly well fed. Strange. From a medical perspective, his death remains unexplained, something which I must admit irritates the scholar in me. But as I mentioned previously, I'm not particularly fond of rats. So, I gotta be honest, my first gut instinct here is to
All have left.
find this guy she's referencing. Somewhere near here. And see what he has to say about this situation. My nobody's eye color? Silver. What is the primary difference between justice and revenge? My opinion on that gets a little bit too much into the political side of things, but I'll give you a summary right now, Jay. In my opinion, justice has to do with the balancing of the scales. Revenge has to do with adding to the negativity of the universe. To put it as simply as I can, let's say someone has been wronged, okay? Justice would be helping them, fixing whatever was wrong, healing, wound mending, uplifting them so positivity cancels out the negativity. Balance. Revenge would be someone has been wronged, so we hurt the person that wronged them. Physically, mentally, emotionally, punishment. Yep.
Will you help me now? You promised not to leave me here.
I don't trust you, to be completely honest. Going with my gut on this one.
Really sad story, but something's not right. Got a feeling.
What is it?
You're not telling me everything. You know the island's dangerous, but refuse to tell me about the monster that lives here.
There is no monster.
I think you're
That's
lying. Question is, why? To protect the beast? Or is it that...
Stop! I will not hear this!
I can't help you. Taking anything off this cursed island, from any cursed place, just too dangerous. And a dead woman's bones, that's asking for trouble.
Yeah, that.
They said witches are heartless beasts. Will you bring Graham here then? I so long to say goodbye.
Annabelle, listen.
You never wished to help me, and here I had someone would finally take pity on me.
Ugh, damn it, woman.
Gotta catch them.
I'm not going to get into the actual discussion, like I said. Save that for Halloween, when I allow controversial topics. So, yeah. See you, Lucian. Ah, apparently I can Zelda this game. No, chemist. I do not find that to be true. Wow, I just realized I just took a crap ton of damage from that fall. Holy shkamole. Wow. Holy crap. I am actually in awe of how much damage I just took from that fall. Ah, God damn it, I can't see a damn thing. I literally cannot find the door to get out. Hang on, Zeiss. Okay, I'll try that one, Zeiss. God damn it. And I'm at, like, no health with no heals. Someone... do it. Hang on. Oh my god. Dead from flies. Holy crap. Oh god. My whole computer's dying right now. Oh jeez, everything's horrible right now. Come back, computer. Oh my god. I don't even know if you can hear me right now. I can't even do anything. Yeah, I am like... I'm gonna have to do this. If it'll work. Oh, wait, maybe. Hang on. Oh, yep, okay. Okay. Ah, there we go, okay. Okay. That... Holy crap. It took all of that. It took all of that just to, just to get, the task manager up. That was all. That wasn't me like delaying. That was just that's how long it took to make it happen. What time is it? Okay, let's try that again. Okay, it was destroying my computer. What happened to WoW? Nothing. Why do you ask? Wait. Counter-Strike Go is down. Never mind. Apparently, they're just in, like, a commercial break or something. As I say, they're down to 100,000 viewers, guys. What's my opinion on the Sims franchise? Sims 3 was amazing. Sims 1 was cute, but not fun. And I didn't play it that much. Sims 2 I didn't care for. Sims 3 was amazing. Well, the only way to do a Witcher 3 Lorerunner would be play it all the way through, and then research the books, which I'm not going to do. And then I would have to play it again for you guys on the Lorerunner. I'm not saying I'm not going to. I'm just saying that it's not happening anytime soon. Okay, let's see if I can load that quick save before.
The witch Ciri had quarreled with, Geralt ran into an old friend.
No, I'm not, Jay.
The sorceress told the Witcher about a masked mage. Ciri had seemed to have taken shelter in his house.
Okay.
Alone. All have left me.
Yeah, shush. I'm right here.
You're not. Annabelle.
Yeah, by the way, I'm missing the components necessary to craft Swallow. I tried that earlier. I don't know if this game is as awesome as it's built up to be. I haven't actually played it proper. Why is everyone... okay, the WoW Lorerunner is on pause because I'm moving. I will not have internet or computer. This is old news, damn it. Will I ever do a Lorerunner on the Sonic games? No. Zelda games... maybe, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure they fit the Lorerunner format. I've literally been talking about it non-stop since, like, Wednesday. That's why I'm like... I don't think Fallout 4 looks bad, so I suppose I'm the wrong person to ask about that one. Whoever asked that. I'm just ignoring names at this point because I don't know anybody's names. I don't know any of the nicknames except for, like, 3 of them. Where's the door? There it is. I had this problem last time. Jade Empire? If people request it, I'll do it. But, yeah. You guys have videos up until June. Already uploaded and ready to go. That's not good enough for you, I got nothing. Damn it. Up. Oh my god. If you prefer Preacher, I could just jump off a cliff or something, rather than move. Spending too much of time on the flies. That's my main problem here. Hey, Hourglass.
Ugly bastard.
I feel like I'm playing Kingdom Hearts. Birth by Sleep, specifically. Killed by flies again. See if we bug the game out again. If 50 more people say it, I might do it, Shepard. It's okay, Argos. Long sword. What do you guys think? Should I be spiteful? Because I know how to be spiteful. I'm actually pretty good at it. First time I got hit. First frickin' time. No, I'm being spiteful now. I'm probably gonna fail though. I got hit. Hey Deutsch. What's up? Yeah, I've already failed. Fine. Which one of these is Yidrin? Yes, she is attacking me with bees. I think they're actually supposed to be pestilence. So it's probably more like flies. Fun fact, I have no way of healing at all right now. Zero. Honestly, if it wasn't for these flies, I'd already have this fight. Yeah. The spite was not using trap, for those of you not aware of what I was doing there. Yeah, I know, they're weird, aren't they, Deutsch? Hello, Jedi Mew. But, no, I am not. In the interest of not wasting any more time. Yeah, as soon as I got hit, that was basically over. What? No, I just switched to... What the crap? God damn it. Whatever. Oh, YouTube is way worse. Are you kidding me? Yes, I'm on the silver sword now. I tend to agree with that. I have no oil whatsoever, and no healing items.
You cannot kill me. You know What was that? It sounded for a moment like you joined the raids yourself.
Had to fight a pester.
A pester? And did you learn how to lift the curse before you lunged at her, sword in hand?
Yeah, we talked a bit. Looks like I need to get her beloved to the island. Fisherman named Graham.
I know the man. He lives in Oriton, village on the lakeshore. Find him immediately. We're close to unraveling this. I can feel it.
Yeah, what Victor just said there is very, very true. I will definitely not be using YouTube long term. There's simply too many risks, too many negatives associated with it. There we go. I think I'm level 6 now? Shut up. I am level 5, actually. Oh yeah, speaking of which, let's, heal. Okay. Yeah, that bit about being eaten alive by rats was definitely awesome, Kay. Really, Cashel? That's terrible. Whoops, this way. Honestly, Jay, no I don't, but I am a cynic. And an idealist. Yes, at the same time. I don't... Yeah, by the way, the Voyager and Babylon 5 stuff will not be going live for the same reason the streams are stopping. Don't worry, everything's coming back. Just... yeah. That's about that. Hello, Doc Hazard. I recognize you because I see you comment on my videos all the time. Hey, Graham.
Why you been following me?
Just wondering what you want from him. From Graham.
Me? Didn't want nothing. It's his mother be worried about him. Been locked in his hut since he came back from the Isle. Talks to no soul. Love's misery curdled his brains, I reckon.
Oh, well, I'll just go talk to him then.
And this be the witchman, the freak of nature.
I want to talk.
You deaf, damn it! I told you. Who are you?
I've been to the island. I know what happened there.
Also, it's a wooden door. I could have broken that down.
What do you want of me?
Want to talk to you about Annabelle.
Annabelle? What can you know about her?
I met her. Talked to her.
Annabelle's dead. Drank poison. And I couldn't save her.
Did you love her?
Something mad. Loved her so deep I believed we'd come through, believed we'd be together.
Lol, Doug.
It was not to her father's liking. His daughter and a plain lout.
What happened on Fyke Isle? You gotta tell me.
Twere Millie, Finch and Faulkner. They rallied the men, all roughs, to go to the Isle, take back what was ours from the noob. They knew I was known at the tower, that the Lord's servants would open the gate for me since I sold them fish.
They forced you to go with them?
No, I saw my chance in it. For Annabelle and me to flee. But it all spun in a chaos. Our boys from the village, they started killing everyone. Annabelle, they wanted to rape. First, then she drank the poison. Mage must have gave it her. I ran out the tower, hollering that I wanted to die, cursing them all to hell. Don't force me to speak of it. No more, please.
Said you were hollering as you fled the tower, the island.
The
what
what,
exactly did
Shepard?
you say?
I don't remember. I wanted them to pay for what they'd done to her.
Might have cursed them. There's a powerful magic aura on Fyke Isle. Passions, evil intent, strong emotions of any kind can activate it. Your words could be the curse's source.
She took the poison because of them.
It wasn't poison. Annabelle drank a strong sleeping potion. Mage wanted to protect her, make it look like she was dead. Convinced everyone.
That means... she... You said you spoke
Welcome to False Hope.
Spoke to a ghost. By the time she awoke, Tower was full of cold corpses. And rats. She was warm meat. Rats ate her alive.
She was alive the whole time? But... Can't be. She was cold all through like a corpse. I shook her, begged her, open your eyes. I never thought...
It's not your fault. No guilt in not knowing, and you couldn't know it wasn't poison she drank.
Gods, what have I done? If I had stayed behind to bury her, I didn't notice she was alive. It might have ended different, ended well.
If you'd stayed on the island, I doubt you'd have survived.
I'd take death over leaving her to the rats like that. But there's naught I can do about it now.
I can still kill you if you want.
Annabelle needs you. You can help her.
She's still there? In the tower? Can I see her?
Yeah. One thing you should know, though. In death, Annabelle turned into a pesta.
A pester? What's that?
More than a restless ghost. A plague maiden. A powerful wraith filled with grief and hatred that drive her. Give her the power to sow disease and death.
She suffers. How am I to help her? Gods know I'm willing.
Well, let me grab my sword here. Look, I'm trying to do him a kindness, okay?
Annabelle thinks you abandoned her.
Gods! She hates me. And all this time she's thought I abandoned her.
Yes, go to the tower, talk to her. Maybe you can convince her that's not how it was.
I thought she died. I'd never left her there otherwise.
A curse has imprisoned Annabelle and the other spirits on the island. Love can shatter its power, free her and them.
Just as in the legends.
If you know the legends, you know one kiss is enough to break an evil spell. On one condition. That it's a kiss from someone whose love is true.
I told you. I said I love her with all my heart. Take me to her, please.
It's dangerous. There are risks involved. Understand that, don't you?
Of course. I'm no coward. I'll not run this time.
I'll meet you there.
Nothing. Meet you by the tower on Fyke Isle.
Good. I'll await you there.
Ah. Not what I wanted.
A girl and plated flowers. Looks like a small shrine.
Oh, right. Could someone paste the Twitch explanation really quick? For the 100th time. Don't worry, guys. I'm sure a pesta is as bad as it gets. It's only the 20th time. We'll get there, guys. We'll get to 100. I need more people to stream in and be like, hey, why are you streaming here? Hey, why are you streaming here? A sea shanty. Yo ho ho, and a bottle of rum. Take and down, and double for the rest. Hail. Aw. Yes, Schmidolf. It is the best game ever, as every game with ships is. By the way, I found a new space sim game that I want to do an exploration on.
Let's go to the tower.
And by new, I mean it's actually old, but I still want to do it. The door. The door, there we go. Whoa, hello.
Last I came through here, I still hoped Annabelle and me weren't impossible. We could have been together, and now she's dead. And it's my fault. If only I'd been able to protect her.
Can't change the past, but you can still help Annabelle to move on, to rest in peace.
It's terrifying here. It's too quiet.
Chop, chop. Speed up. Let's get this over with.
The women screamed. Inhuman they were. Now it's silent. They're dead.
The original Elite? No. Evacron Mercenary can suck
Keep
it.
walking.
And, what the heck is Indivisible? I don't think I've heard of that one. There it is. World of Warships is not, in my opinion, a game with any meat to it, which is why you have not seen me play it on stream. Starlancer? What's Starlancer? No David Cage games. It's a new rule I just made up this second. Yes, Equalitus, I am. Sorry, it's a little harder to keep up with chat. Because of the new chat system, so I'm actually having some issues. So if I'm ignoring something you're saying, it's not because I'm ignoring it, it's because I literally am missing whatever you're saying. So.
You have not forgotten. You've returned for me.
Is that?
Don't look at me. It's me, Annabelle. The one you abandoned, remember?
I was sure you was dead. If I'd known otherwise, I'd never have left you. I'd do anything for you. I would. You know that well. Believe me, I beg you.
Prove it. Kiss me.
Graham, careful.
At last.
The curse is lifted, and Graham and Annabelle are reunited.
Called that, by the way. You think I was joking with the sword thing? You thought I was joking. No. That was the only way that one was ending. The only question was whether or not it was ending beneficially for her, too. I believe it, Sonic. I believe it. What? Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm over here now. Damn it! Try that again. Hey, you want to see a happy ending. Remember the werewolf quest? I'm used to playing like every other game in the universe, where I can jump and dodge roll and take some damage, not die instantly. I was even ready to do the second roll.
And Graham and Annabelle are reunited.
Having to go all the way down is just kind of irritating. Especially when I'm having trouble seeing where the hell I'm going. Down. Not sure where I am. Oh, yes. I remember this part. So I always get stuck at this part. Down. Into the mountain. Okay. There we go. Okay, we did it. We made it to the bottom of the tower. I'd like to get some siege weaponry in here and, let's see, where is she's way the crap over there. So I need to do that. Okay. That wasn't even that high. It was just like 20 feet up. It's nothing. I've fallen from that high before. Depends on what afterlife exists. Am I going completely the wrong way? Yes, I am. Hi. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm getting to this thing. Okay. That's a good point, Sparta. There are probably several Orocust. What? Okay, that's creepy. Alright, tell you what, Atokus. I'm gonna give you the most powerful thing I have. I'm gonna roll this dice, and if it rolls high, you're good. Wah! It's a 14. That's actually not bad. Yeah, I'm fine, Cashel. Let me just put my leg back together. Yeah, basically, Zed. What the hell was I saying? Distracted. Werewolf quest. The woman who killed his wife because, oh my god, he should have been with me, and he turns into a werewolf, and then he ends up killing her. That one. Total spoilers, by the way. I think that was supposed to be a wood carving, but it might have been a corpse, knowing this setting. Hi.
Geralt, just when I was starting to miss you.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me more about this mage from the Isle. Were you two close?
Never expected you'd take such an interest in my private life.
More interested to know if you bonded, as fellow magic practitioners.
Oh, we had little in common in that arena. Oh, Alexander was one of those anxious experimenters, forever short on sleep. The kind that thinks perfect happiness is an isolated tower and a full set of vials and alembics.
If Malik was the Emperor of Nilfgaard, then they would have lost. The Primus campaign, we're actually... Okay, so there's a little bit of a problem with the Primus campaign. We're actually about 8 episodes in, recorded. Already done. Like, it's already recorded. The catch is the editing takes absolutely forever to do for those Primus campaigns. And one thing I am simply not on big on right now is time. So going through and actually editing out all that crap is what's preventing Primus videos from going live. But we do have a few ready to go at some point in the future. Some interesting things have happened in the campaign, too. So I'm going to say about that. And I do intend to do videos in the future about the forum campaigns, assuming one ever goes anywhere and the other one... Well, let's just say Zeiss and Coulson are about to discover something, which is new to the setting. And yeah, I like this. Am I done with ruminations for the Metal Gear series? I don't choose that. You guys do. My patrons do. Dumbest Sith Lord of all time. I don't remember his name, but he's in Tor and he's in KOTOR 1. Also Malik.
Fyke Isle's free of its curse.
Able to persuade Graham to go to the tower with you? Did you mention there was a pester involved?
He knew the risks, but he'd also heard lots of stories about true love, whose kiss can break any spell. Can't help thinking that gave him courage.
And? It ended well?
Depends how you look at it. Curse is lifted, Annabelle's spirit is left in peace. But Graham's dead.
Oh, poor boy. Still, he's proved that true love may be more common than some suppose.
I have done several Tesla, but otherwise no. And I'm not that good of an artist. I wish I was, so I can draw out the things that are up here for the Imperium.
One thing's bothering me.
What?
Annabelle said Alexander was studying diseases. She mentioned Catriona. You knew this?
All the mages knew about it. Alexander was a highly regarded epidemiologist.
Bandon, that's his name, Cashel.
I would have given anything for an opportunity to study his notes, but he guarded them jealously.
The lamp. What do you want to do with it?
As I said, you may keep it. I don't believe I shall need it anymore, given the Isle's been cleansed. I actually regret not going there with you. Perhaps we can make up for that lost time now.
Probably not.
All right. Time I was on my way.
Perhaps you'd stay just a bit longer? There's one small favor you might yet do for me.
What is it?
I put in an order for a few substances from Novigrad. The trader was due to be here yesterday, but has yet to arrive. Could you see what happened? The package is rather important to me.
Fine.
Why not? If he was coming here from Novigrad, he must have passed through Blackbow. I'll check the area.
Thank you. I shall be ever so grateful.
I've tried it a few times, Tesla, but I'm terrible at describing what is in my head. And so I actually have issues describing it appropriately, you know what I mean? Oh, hang on. Holy crap. God. I used to have that defined of a jawline. That's pretty well done, Giacomo. I liked it. What's interesting is you could see the trails coming out of the eyes too, if you look at her. I like that. Where am I going? Yeah, we can just go straight there. I need cherry cordial alcohol to make health potions happen, by memory. And no flirting. Yeah, tell me about it, Jay. I do not like this chat channel at all. Tempted to tell people, you know, hey, just go on Twitch chat. Actually, I already planned to say no to her. I already don't trust her.
Hey there. Go, go.
I have no idea, Sparta. Can I go with neither? Is that an option? That's a tough one. I gotta be honest, the only one of the Witcher games whose combat really sold me so far was actually the first one. Yeah, I know. Make fun. It's okay. I get it. It's not like I dislike them, it's just like I'm not a huge fan of any of the combat styles overall. Oh, hey, Coles. What's up? I was just talking about you and Zeiss.
Come on.
Literally. See you around, preacher.
Hey there. Wide, heavy wheels. Merchant's wagon.
You dick.
How you like that silver? Favorites.
God damn it. Not absolutely necessary, no, Johan. You can actually start with the third game and you'll get most of the necessary backstory. Damn it, fine. You little snot. God, let me move! How many people are on the stream? I don't really have any way of telling. The ability to control all insects? What's the range limit, Jay? And my sword is damaged.
Wide, heavy wheels. Merchant's wagon.
I gotta be honest, I barely remember the voice acting in Witcher 1. I feel like some of it was okay, though. Oh, God damn it, lots more drowners. Oh, well, I guess I'm healed. This just isn't my type of combat. Like, it's not like it's bad. I have had bad combat. This is just not my thing, if you follow. It feels Dark Souls-y, if you will. And I'm on the easiest difficulty. I cannot even imagine what this is like if I wasn't. Just sight? Oh, that's pathetic. We'll go with, like, the 2, Jay. Same thing that happened to the Ruminations, Tesla. How would you differentiate Dark Souls and Witcher combat, then? What I am incapable of doing in The Witcher 3 is comboing enemies to death. I have to hit, stick, and move. I have to be paying attention to their tells, both audibly and visually. Earlier, actually, it was the audio tell on the giant scorpion thing that enabled me to tell it was about to attack, you know? Yeah, lots of dodge rolling, lots of doing the actual dodge, which I hardly ever do, parrying. I'm not trying to be insulting here in either direction, actually. It's the same concept of gameplay style, in my opinion, from the perspective of the person playing it right now. That's just... Hey, Metrotech. Yes, this is basically a test of the emergency Twitch is a bastard system. This is only a test. Jade Empire. So, I got a confession, guys. Only played Jade Empire once. And I barely remember it. Dark Souls does have a story, yes. Quite a bit of one, actually. Yeah, basically it's just a coffee thing. Actually, I would say this combat is extremely competent. A little unforgiving. Again, I remind you, I am on the easiest difficulty. It's literally labeled just for the story, and I've actually given my thoughts on that before. Basically, to reiterate my thoughts on this, I'm in favor of StarCraft 2's casual difficulty because that means people who otherwise wouldn't be able to enjoy the game can. I'm also in favor of cheats in a game because that way people who otherwise... You know, same concept, right? I've actually had a big discussion about this semi-recently. I don't get the elitism against it, I really don't. We had a big discussion about it, too. Because, yeah. So, like I was saying, you know, basically my big complaint here is twofold. A, the easiest difficulty is too hard. And B, it's called just the story, which is misleading. Because, yeah. However, the combat is extremely well presented. Now, if I ever actually get some gear... yeah, who knows, right? And you can't tell me that it's just that I want an easier experience, since I bothered to try to kill the panda on basically artificially making it harder just for fun. Don't give me that crap. Dilvin, I lost my father and brother in the last Nordling War. Please come back to me, for I'm afraid I'll lose my husband too, and little Beatrice will lose her father. I know the punishment for desertion, which is probably hanging, but I also know some men have made it out here unscathed. I pray for you every day, Alvine. Yeah, so the punishment for desertion is this. This is the punishment for desertion. For anybody who was curious. Not one-shotting, Jay, but honestly, StarCraft 2 is the example of this for me. StarCraft 2 on casual difficulty is a joke. I demonstrated it on camera during the StarCraft lore run. I kind of pointed out how easy it was. And I was saying that as a good thing. I was like, here, look, this is for people who are not good at or don't enjoy RTSs, but want to enjoy the story. Casual difficulty over there was just for the story mode, and I was in favor of that. It's like the, there's adding an invincibility feature. This is what brought it up. They're adding an invincibility feature to Star Fox. They had the easy mode in Mega Man 10, you know? This is actually what brought this discussion up a few weeks ago. I'm in favor of that, really. I gotta be honest, I might enjoy this combat a little bit more if I wasn't so damn squishy. And that might be because of the gear. I suppose I could equip some of this random stuff that I happen to have just lying around in my inventory. Ah, okay. No, Sparta. I kind of need to hit a stash, too. Get rid of some of the stuff. Hey, Fuke. What's up? Alright, where the hell? I'm apparently stupid. Oh, it was probably going this way. That's why. I am stupid. Yep, I am stupid. God, Arsh, wake up a little bit. I guess we've been talking about difficulty. I'm curious how this notifies my YouTube subscribers. Like, I'm genuinely curious.
Yeah, merchant traveling across Velen alone. No way that was gonna end well.
Like, I'm curious because I noticed people just streamed in instantly, whereas when I go on Twitch, it takes forever for people to notice that I'm actually streaming on Twitch. Just curious.
Leftovers, cuts of meat, cataplepis. Wonder what spell requires that.
That's a good question.
Human, from an artery. Can't be far. Wouldn't have made it.
Some would debate he was actually first in command.
Don't sense anything magic, though. Wonder how Keira will explain this one.
Well, he didn't make it far. The chat is terrible.
Waited for help. It never came. That's Velen for you.
No. Yeah, me neither. With regards to streaming on. Oh my god, fine. What? 2% chance to poison, 2% chance to freeze. Chance to cause bleeding? Sure. There. Interesting. Sorry, thinking. Forgive me. It's actually probably best just to go there from now. Oh, right. Do I have the ability to level? Well, I gotta admit, this chat is pretty awesome, Fuke. Oh my god. It keeps telling me, you've got to do this tutorial, because I haven't done it yet. Seriously. Oh, whatever. Okay. I suppose I'll put a point in Quinn. Let's just get rid of that. Fair enough. Quinn. That looks terrible. Chat's not quite too fast so much as it's too spread out. Basically, I'm seeing about half the chat I should be, so after about 30-ish seconds, whoever, like, if you say something, about 30 seconds later, it's gone. So that's kind of the issue here. But I could be doing more damage. More damage. No, fine. I'll get Quinn. Just for you guys. Oh, I actually have room for the other thing. Yeah, sure. Okay, fine. You know what? Fine. Will do. The tutorial. Okay, so if you want to see, you should hit the pin. If you select trying to pin it. Okay, so apparently I have to pin something. But I don't care about any of this. Pin. How do I... Q. There, it's pinned. Now never give me that tutorial again. Where am I going? Wait, so Deutsch has just become the Imperial Ambassador? Something about that is incredibly appropriate. Yes, as you can actually tell, Tesla, as you can see, I don't have the chainmail on anymore. I have this stupid striped shirt instead. And really ugly pants. Hey.
Geralt, just when I was starting to miss you.
Yeah. So.
Got those, substances you wanted?
Splendid. I can finally begin my study of double arboreal racination patterns. But first, I'll...
Brew yourself a mug of mulled wine? Saw what the wagon was carrying. Exquisite meats, expensive wines, Zerrikanian spices. Not a speck of magic. Care to tell me what you're up to?
I would rather show you, but you must wait a bit.
No.
Maybe another time.
I don't like men who turn me down.
And I don't like surprises, especially ones that sorceresses spring on me.
I dare say this one, once sprung, would thrill you. Oh well. Change your mind, come and see me.
What? But no, I don't... I actively don't want to sleep with you. Is that so hard to understand?
Geralt, just when I...
You were gonna show me something.
Yes, but you weren't interested.
Changed my mind.
Then shoo, outside.
Gonna slip into something more comfortable?
Later. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Well, go on, out.
This is a brief thing. This is not a full thing.
You've been patient, thank you. It's almost ready.
Oh my god.
If I wanted to see white mice, I'd just get drunk.
Note that I said almost. Now don't interrupt.
The king being faithful.
Third mouse. What happened to it?
The spell has a 66.67% chance of success. I always use one more than I need, just in case.
So where did... Keira, can I explain what's going on here?
Know the fairy tale about Cinderella?
Mm-hmm. True story it's based on, too. A Zoogle cropped up in a palace pond and ate Princess Cinderella whole. Left behind one slipper, so...
I beg you, not another word about Zoogles. Now, to return to the fairy tale. I'd like to escape these ghastly swamps for one magical night. I don't need a fairy godmother. I'll cast the spells myself. But I could use a Prince Charming. It just so happens you're the only decent candidate in all Velen. So, what do you say to a moonlight ride on horseback? And dinner?
Is this the first thing? Like, I'm okay with doing a horseback ride. I'm even okay with dinner. But, like, nothing after that. By the way, Undertale is one of my favorite games of the recent era. It's in my top 100 easily. So, that's my answer to you, Fuke. I also finally figured out how I want to include Undertale into the Imperium. Took me a while.
Sounds tempting. So tempting, I don't think I can refuse.
Before we go, there's one more thing.
Gotta transform a pumpkin into a carriage?
No. I shall transform our rancid rags into something more glamorous. Don't wince. It'll only be an illusion, won't hurt a bit. And at dawn, everything will return to normal.
Sure.
Why not? Might as well go all out.
Then hold on tight. Gavella Glan. So, what do you think? Neckline too modest?
It's just right.
Oh, I might also have changed your hair colour while I was at it. I've always fancied dark-haired men. Oh well, any port in a storm.
Well, off we go. Dinner's waiting. Last one there does the dishes.
Give you a hint, Samurai. Undertale isn't in the Imperium. But Gaster is.
Move it!
That should probably give it away. Okay, wow.
Yeah, yeah!
Whoa, Cinderella. We'll have a great fall.
Ha! As fast as you can. Try to catch me.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. I like the music. I see no reason to bother, I suppose, Jay. It's not something I'm interested in. So, shrug, basically.
I thought you were a better horseman.
For the record, I was riding a mouse.
For someone who usually trots around on a roach, that shouldn't present a challenge. Now do you see why I needed those substances?
Could have just told me what this was about right up.
Geralt, run to the woods and fetch my shopping. I'd like to make dinner. Well, would you have helped?
If I'd known I'd get a glass of Zubaram dry in return, of course.
Well, well, never took you for a wine connoisseur.
Think witchers suck the marrow out of drowner bones and wash it down with puddle water?
More or less.
Puddle water.
Well, we've chatted long enough on empty stomachs. Let's dig in.
Must have cost you a small fortune. Sure you don't need me to pitch in?
Please, I manage. You know, a dozen eggs here, a cock or gander there. Besides, my finances are about to improve.
I don't think she should have said that.
All right, I'm curious. We celebrating something?
Yes, a return to the living. But that's not what I wish to discuss. Thank you once again, Geralt, for your help with the tower. You were fabulous.
Not the first curse I've lifted.
But among the most difficult, correct? What happened on that island? Why, I shiver at the thought. And the laboratory. I sincerely hope you burnt everything. The cages, the corpses, the papers.
And yeah, okay, so she's shifting the topics, interestingly. I'm just going to go ahead and make a prediction right now, in a vacuum. I can't remember his name, but the reigning king of the north. I want to bet money right now that she's trying to get back into his court, and she thinks she's got something to enable her into that. And it probably has something to do with the anti-plague disease studies of Mr. Alexander.
Didn't destroy that workshop if that's what you're asking. Didn't see any reason to.
If Alexander's findings were to fall into the wrong hands. Although, Vikyle has a terrible reputation. None even dare go there. Perhaps there's nothing to worry about. I'm sorry. Such a gloomy subject to broach. I simply shouldn't have, not during our romantic dinner.
Romantic? Thought we came here as friends.
Friends. With benefits.
Yeah, the Redanian king. That's the one I was thinking of. It's also interesting that the longer this conversation goes on, the more honest she's getting. You notice that? This is some really good voice acting and really good writing. So I'm guessing this is the choice. Just assumpting there. This is a sorceress calamity. Ed Coulson. There's a snake in my boot. No. Well, I'll be nice. I'll be polite about it.
Sorry. There's someone else.
So what? Oh, Geralt,
What kind of answer is that?
Old-fashioned.
So what?
Will you at least lie down and gaze at the stars with me?
Why not?
Know what they call that constellation in Zerrikania?
Dragon something, I bet.
No, it has a different name. Bit indecent, actually. Lean closer and I'll whisper it in your ear. Egfain Nave.
Keira? Where?
Did I not reject her hard enough?
Put me to sleep with a spell.
Oh, well.
Means she's up to something.
Oh, well.
Vikyle. The tower.
God, called it. Freaking called it.
Looks like rain.
No, Jay. She just wanted to make sure she could do things without me being present. I suppose that sounds indecent, but that really isn't what I mean. Yeah, she used me. Exactly. She's been... Anyone who is casually duplicative like she has been, and then doesn't even make an apology for it, is always someone to be suspicious of. At least if the writing is good.
Hey there.
Yep, that's it. Don't worry, Kay, we're barely going anywhere with the main plot. But see you around regardless. I swore I saw a blacksmith. There it is. But the blacksmith does not appear to be out at the moment. It's alright, the fox. It's pretty good. Why are you guys talking about killing her, by the way? I have no intention of killing her. I do have an intention of bringing her to task. Oh, now he comes back out. Damn it. Flirt is a thing we kind of came up with over in Dragon Age Inquisition. Basically, flirt is what that's supposed to mean. Hey.
Yeah?
Alright, let's sell, like, all of this crap. I no longer care about the Nilfgaardian gear. Go away, go away, go away, go away, go away, go away. I need money. I seriously need money. It's a little sad, actually. Technically, this doesn't get uploaded. This just is there because of YouTube. At least from what I understand of that. Oh, good. I can repair everything. Thank God.
So long.
And I'll do this really quick. Yes, it will forever float in the void that is YouTube. Yeah, speaking of which... Wrong button. That button. Okay, looks like I can finally do this one quest. So earlier this quest was like... Wait, it says level 10. I'm level 6! Like, every contract I've gotten is terrible. No, I'm gonna be going back to Twitch. It's just I literally was incapable of streaming Twitch today. So... I feel like I'm missing half of chat right now. There's people just talking all over the place, which is great. It's just... It's so huge. Is there, like, any way to fix that? Well, it doesn't matter. I need to quit for the day. And forever. So, I will have no idea when I'm going to see you guys again. Hope you've enjoyed this. Such as it is. Oh, God. The idea, has always been for the last 9 months, is that I'm going to do a backseat run with this game because this is an excellent game to do that in. Because it's a game where your choices actually matter and it's kind of difficult to play. So I'm going to have my sister sitting right here, and I'll be the one on the camera, and she'll be the one making the decisions. So that's when we will actually be doing that in the future. For now, I'm out. No idea when I'll see you again, guys.